Hello! My name is Carlo, and I will be casting this wonderful game, Evil Geniuses versus OG Dota 2. Evil Geniuses will start off our drafting phase with the very first ban. Let's see what they have in store here. In the recent past, we've seen Night Stalker as one of the most highly contested heroes. We've seen Puck contested in the first phase, usually against Evil Geniuses. And there's the Earth Spirit, the respect ban for OG Jerax, widely considered one of the best Earth Spirit players in the world. OG. First ban versus Evil Geniuses. What does OG think EG has in store for them today? In the past, OG has not had very many problems with EG, often being the team to eliminate them from almost every tournament they play them in. However, recently EG has shown that they will not roll over against OG, even managing to take some games off them. OG goes with the first ban, Sand King, a highly contested hero, just in general. Not necessarily an EG hero, but a Dota hero. Evil Geniuses with the Nyx ban. Quite quick. OG will take us through the final ban of our first phase of bans in this draft. What's it gonna be, OG Dota 2? What are you going... Which tool are you going to remove from Evil Geniuses? And there's the Puck. Quick IO pick from Evil Geniuses. I think it's safe to assume that that was a premeditated pick with how fast they just snapped that one in there. Locked them in. I would like to point out that EG.RTZ has an anime picture, to anyone who is wondering about the status of his Steam avatar. OG. Wisp pick by Evil Geniuses might have them stumped here. There's the Shadow Shaman first pick, right as reserve time pulls over, don't actually lose a second of reserve time. So they want to think about this pick, I believe it's safe to say, or at least this draft entirely, as they use the maximum amount of time without wasting any reserve time. Shadow Shaman, very powerful support, recently changed to have a massive amount of base damage. Let's see what OG wants to pair the Shadow Shaman with. Other high priority. They're actually going into reserve time, so they're not entirely sure, or they want to think through this draft a little bit more. High priority picks as of late. Venomancer, mainly for EG, but Venomancer. Night Stalker has been seeing a lot of playtime. See, the thing against EG, especially in the recent past, their hero pool is almost as massive as Shadow Shaman's base damage. You never know what those Evil Geniuses are going to employ. And there's a Faceless Void pickup. Seen No-Tail play Faceless Void as a position 1 many times in the past. And S4, regarded as one of the best offlaners in Europe, has a large hero pool. Would not be surprising to see either S4 or No-Tail pick this up. Would be surprising for pretty much everyone else on the team to play. Now, Evil Genius is finishing off the first phase of picks. Goes into reserve time, trying to decide which hero they would like to use in this clash of titans, OG versus EG. Some people describe it as the new El Clasico, replacing Na'Vi versus Alliance. Or Alliance. Cutting through the reserve time, Evil Genius is still unsure what hero they want to take the second pick slot. And there's a Drow Ranger, a hero that has been seeing almost out of nowhere some presence. So let's see if EG will demonstrate to us, Dota fans, Dota viewers from all over the globe, why the Femme Fatale Drow Ranger is back in the competitive scene. The second banning phase, OG will start us off thinking What do evil geniuses want to use? There's the Nature's Prophet. Very small buffs over a long period of time, just like Juggernaut before him, and Axe, and Sniper, and many other heroes. Very small buffs add up, bringing a hero back into the competitive meta. Snap! Darkseer banned from evil geniuses. Very self-sufficient laner. Offers wave clear. Offers damage for the Faceless Void, as Faceless Void cannot farm well. Early on, Faceless Void has trouble solo killing. Ion Shell helps Faceless Void farm, as long as Faceless Void is confident enough to get the last hits, which I believe our boy No Tail is, one of the great carry players. Helps Faceless Void farm, helps Faceless Void kill, and Darkseer creates space because of how much pressure he can apply by himself. He's a slippery hero. Looking for the next ban, OG cuts into the reserve time. What are they looking to take out of EG's repertoire? Nature's Prophet, their first ban of the second phase, a ranged hero. All ranged heroes have added value to OG's bans because of the Drow Ranger aura. Cutting deep into the reserve time. Less than a minute remains for OG to make the decision. Puck. Great for OG and great with Drow has already been banned. And there's the Queen of Pain. One of the last heroes in Dota that allows you to become a pub star. Roaming around the map quickly, killing everyone you see. Perfect for a player like Sumail. And Evil Geniuses bans out the Batrider. S4, one of his signature heroes, one of his best heroes, and Batrider, just a very, very powerful hero in Dota. We just discussed Nature's Prophet. He's been seeing small buffs over and over and over until he makes it into the competitive scene. He becomes very powerful. Batrider, quite the opposite. They tweak him, they nerf him, they beat him down, but they can't keep him down. He always comes back because of Flaming Lasso. Took a page out of Toby Wan's book there. Flaming Lasso. It's just a powerful spell. It's hard to play around. It's just a very powerful spell. When used correctly, it takes someone right out of the fight. Firefly, also a vision spell. Speaking of flying, Winter Wyvern is picked up for OG Dota 2. Very strong against physical damage dealers like Drow Ranger and the heroes that Drow Ranger buffs. Cold Embrace, making you immune to physical damage for an extended period of time while regenerating a large chunk of your HP, as well as Winter's Curse. Put that on an IO who is in range of a Drow or a hero benefiting from Drow's aura. Very unlikely that IO will survive. I would like to note, IO, because of how the hero plays, is always near, or nearly always near, an allied hero because of Tether. And relocate, both heroes always spawn beside each other. So, Winter Wyvern, let's say Io were to relocate the Drow Ranger. It's not the most common combination of heroes in the world, but it's not the weakest combination either. Drow Ranger and Io relocate in, Winter Wyvern drops the curse. Relocate is put on cooldown, Drow Ranger kills an Io, and she is stuck there with no escape. And there is our Evil Geniuses Earthshaker. It can be played as support. It can be played as mid. It can be played as offlane. Very little is revealed with an Evil Geniuses Earthshaker pick. I, for one, hope that this is a Sumail mid-shaker. Fantastic to watch, fun to watch, and just a dangerous hero in Sumail's hands. Going into the last pick for OG Dota 2 in the second picking phase, what are they going to pick up to try and stop this Evil Geniuses lineup? They haven't given away much with the ambiguity surrounding who's going to play that Earthshaker. Arc Warden. Now there is a hero we do not see every day. Picked up by very few teams, Faceless EG and OG, top of my head, and the only ones I can think of that have been attempting to bring this into competitive play in the recent months. That is more than likely an Ana hero, one of the greatest players in the world, playing against Sumail, another of the greatest players in the world in the mid lane. This will be an action-packed mid lane if you ask me, and I for one am very excited for it. Evil Geniuses will finish off our second picking phase. I don't know if they can get away with picking a hero and not revealing much about their draft the same way they were able to with the Earthshaker pick. This next pick for Evil Geniuses will likely reveal a lot about their lanes. And there's the Storm Spirit, the Sumail hero, meaning we're going to see a Zai Wisp, an Arteezy Drow Ranger. Crit could play the Earthshaker, although I do feel it's likely going to be a Universe Shaker. And Sumail, the man who invented Storm Spirit himself, will be riding the lightning with us against Ana's Arc Warden mid this game. Banning phase, final bans. If my suspicions are correct, they're looking for a crit hero to remove from the pool. Visage. Although seemingly greedy with the Drow Aura, Visage offers quite a lot. He's one of my favorite heroes, and I would have loved to see him this game. Curse you, OG, for removing such a wonderful hero from the game, although I could say that about just about anything they could ban. Evil Geniuses. We have an Ana Arc Warden. We have a No-Tail Void. We have a Winter Wyvern and Shadow Shaman to split between Fly and Jerix. We're looking for S4. What is S4? Well, S4 could be playing the Void. We're looking for No-Tail or S4's hero. What does Evil Geniuses think it's going to be? Looks like they think it's S4's hero banning out the Beastmaster. Makes sense to me. Evil Geniuses will have to pick first, leaving OG with the reveal of who is playing the Void last. Although I do strongly feel it will be No-Tail, as we've seen it many times in the past by this team. Evil Geniuses looking for the crit hero. Potentially the Universe hero, but likely the crit hero. Is Earth Spirit? Earth Spirit has been banned. Ban Earth Spirit versus Jerix. Makes sense to me. And there is Admiral Kunkka, the Lockdown, the Coco's Rum, the very beautiful set. Let's see how Admiral Kunkka is able to sow some havoc this game. OG Dota likely deciding their S4 hero. What is it that they want to play? Ooh, Invoker. Hello. Well, knocks my predictions right out of the park, I'll tell you that much. Let's see how OG wants to lane it. No-Tail on the Arc Warden, Ana on the Invoker. Ana not feeling confident with Arc Warden versus Sumail, or maybe that was the plan the whole time. That means we will have a Fly Shadow Shaman, a Jerix Winter Wyvern, and an S4 Faceless Void. Crit, actually, on the Wisp, leaving Zai for the Kunkka. Not what I expected, but I like it. I like it a lot. Waiting for the game to start. Going through the battle pass, tower battle. There we are. OG versus EG. If there was a matchup that I wanted to see the most in the world, well, it's this one. Oh, and now we got to do some battle pass levels. Let's see, 4,653. Well, that's the game, folks. OG wins. Better tower. All right. Pause right out the gate as usual. On Team Evil Geniuses, playing Dire, we have Universe on the Earthshaker, Zai on the Kunkka with the beautiful new set. We have the EG Courier named Throw. We have Crit on the Companion Cube, Wisp with the Teleport Scroll and 2 wards. Arteezy on the Drow Ranger, and Sumail on the hero he invented, Storm Spirit. Many lines are being drawn. Arteezy talking to S4. On Team OG, we have No Tail on the Arc, Warden playing carry, S4 on the Void going off lane. We have Jerex with the Teleport Scroll and a Boots of Speed right out the gate on Winter Wyvern. Ana on the Invoker, the 9k hero, and Fly on the high damage, high lockdown Shadow Shaman himself, with their courier being the little fox that switches skins depending on if it's Radiant or Dire. Once again, the water terrain has been randomly selected. And we will see TP's Companion Cube top. Winter Wyvern mid. Jerax, both wards and a smoking boots. He's quick. He's sneaky. First ward up. Mid ward. Covers Shrine. Crit. Placed his ward. Waiting for the offlane ward. Seeing what he can scout. Jerax. Crit found him. Jerax, what are you going to do? Places the second ward. Crit knows something's up. There's the Arctic Burn, getting 2 auto attacks off. Not using it to its full effect, but harassing Crit, dealing quite a lot of damage. Looks like we have some pings coming out from the blue player mid lane. Crit skilling tether, regenning up, holding onto Arteezy. No Tail wants to scout out, see if he can sneak in, infiltrate the Radiant bottom bounty. Throwing out some of those wonderful, wonderful voice chat wheels. S4, no shield to start. Poor man's shield very quickly though. It looks like they're actually going to give S4 the bounty rune. Ana is going to take No Tails. Lanes, we will have Arteezy tri-laning top with Crit and Kunkka. However, Kunkka looks like he does want to start mid with Torrent Skill, a Windlace, and a Mana Potion, a Clarity. Universe with the Earth Shaker block will be playing against No Tail and Fly with a roaming Jerax. Jerax starting mid with the very powerful Arctic Burn. Ana mid with the very powerful Sunstrike. And the man himself, Sumail's Storm Spirit. What more could you ask for from an EG game? Apart from a lot of pauses and a lot of voice chat wheels. Go, go. Zai, gonna try and set up some torrents, get some harass for Sumail. Jerax, going to burn Sumail in a Arctic fashion. Scouts out Zai, pretending to not have a ward there. Uh-oh. 1 hit on Zai. 2 hits on Zai. 1 hit on Sumail. 3 hits on Zai. Whoa, and 1 more Sumail. That was 5 total auto attacks, dealing a very large amount of damage. Torrent missed by Zai. Top lane, Arteezy and S4 exchanging blows. Wisp sitting at the stack. Let's go ahead and open up the last hit and denies. 4-2 for Sumail, 1-0. 5-2 for Sumail versus 1-0 for Ana. Looking good for EG, but to change heartbeat. Top lane, Zai sneaking up behind S4, who's low. S4 has a lot of regen, though. Sumail manning up on the Jerax, trying to keep him out of lane. Arctic Burn has a long cooldown. Top lane, looks like the Torrent connected on S4. He's used his blink. A lot of damage, and he's going to have to salve up. Jerax stealing creeps. Yep. Not the greatest for Ana. Already behind in lane. Is catching up, though. Catching up very quickly now that he has Alacrity. S4 having a hard time dealing with these powerful auto attacks from Arteezy. Universe doing the Earthshaker exclusive pull. Fantastic. Leaving OG No Tail and OG Fly wondering, where are all of our creeps? Ana with the Alacrity. Fighting against Sumail. No Tail's leading CS. Sumail's still leading mid, but just barely. Up 4 on denies and 1 on last hits. Crit taking advantage of Tether to regen his carry up while Arteezy can man up on the creeps. No Tail not having fun with how much Universe is getting out of this lane. We're going to see a regen rune top and Crit. Oh, Sunstrike misses. Sumail looks like he's going down. Jerax chasing, and there's the Arctic Burn. Ana actually getting the last hit. Zai takes the regen. Smacks Jerax. Chasing him down. Jerax. No spells he can use right now. And Zai will collect the middle XP until Sumail returns. And there he is now. On a very low. Tidebringer maybe could do something, but he's just level 1. Thinking about it. Arteezy and No-Tail equal on CS at this time. S4, 5-1 to 4-1 on Universe. It's a triple stack for the Radiant team in the large camp in their jungle. Easily contested, or rather for the Dire team, easily contested by the Radiant team though. Sumail still getting camped mid. We've seen Sumail get out of tougher spots. Jerax actually taking quite a bit of damage, taking advantage of Arctic Burn's ability to let him fly, to sneak away. Zai. There's the Tidebringer, putting damage on both. Alacrity. Zai is fine to trade his regen for Ana's regen. He's a support. Looks like something might be happening top lane. S4 doesn't have his teleport. Arteezy's shooting him with his bow. And Universe is taking advantage of this jungle, knowing that this lane, if he is shackled, he's going to be in a very sticky situation. Zai using Tidebringer and Torrent to help get Sumail back in this lane after an early first blood. On a very, very low. No Cold Embrace to help him heal up, but 2 points in Splinter Blast. Oh, and there's a Tidebringer, but it's not enough, and Ana's still going to remain in lane. Sumail with the double damage, but he doesn't have Ball Lightning. Ana still trying to get XP along with Jerax, both very low. This could easily go greatly in EG's favor if there one minor slip up. Here we see Fly getting anxious. The offlaner doesn't show up in my lane. I'm coming mid to fight. Here comes Fly. They're going to storm with Arctic Burn, and there's the shackles. Sunstrike on top. Sumail's not in a good spot, and he's taken out again. Lots of trees have been destroyed, making sure S4 always knows what these evil genius players are up to. The exchange mid, minor, but noticeable. Go ahead and check net worth out. Invoker, the position 2, and Arc Warden, the position 1, almost tied for first place on net worth. Let's go ahead, 5 minutes into the game. Let's see what we're up to item-wise. Arteezy, boots, and a full magic wand. Zai wants that, or Crit wants that bottle. Sumail just wants to be left alone in lane. Ana going for the Midas, standard, Fly, has his boots, has his wards, has his smoke too. Zai picking up the raindrop to stop the Splinter Blast, as well as give him mana regen so we can sit mid and a ward. Sumail once again getting gone on. There's the Alacrity. There is the Arctic Burn. Torrent connects on Ana, but Jerax chasing with the massive range. Fly is going to show up and help them finish him off. Sumail and Zai taken out. Universe picks up his Soul Ring. He knows No-Tail's alone, but can he capitalize on that as an Earthshaker? Looks like he's just happy to play it safe and get any farm he can. To be expected from Universe. 3 heroes smoked up for OG. Ana Alacrities, there's the Splinter Blast taking a raindrop charge. They're going to be able to actually catch Zai. He's running. There's the Hex. They're going to go for the net, but it's in tower range. Porting in. A Sunstrike on top of the net. And the raindrop charge once again. Is Zai going to get out? There's the tether into the Fairy Fire. Torrent, it's going to miss on Fly, but connect on Ana. Tidebringer dealing damage. Fister comes in from Universe. They're going to take out Ana. Jerax flying away, trying to get damage. Is he being too greedy? There's the Cold Embrace. They actually pull him back with the X. Enchant Totem breaks the raindrop charge. Sumail with the Remnant finishes off the fight. Oh, Sunstrike does not connect on either of the low health supports. XP change and goal change in favor of Evil Geniuses. The boys in blue are breathing some life into this game. Top lane, 3 players. It looks like a move is being coordinated by OG Dota 2. Arteezy by himself, however, 2 supports sneaking on in. I would give this in favor of OG, but let's see how it plays out. Arteezy gets gone on. There's the Hex, there's a Splinter Blast, there's the Shackles. Crit, trying to keep Arteezy alive. They Torrent out, followed by a Silence on the Shadow Shaman. X on the Jerax. Winter Wyvern. Are they going to be able to follow it up with a Torrent? No, they've already used it in tower range. Arteezy's doing as much damage as he can. Jerax, Cold Embrace in tower range. Sumail, Ball Lightning in. They get Jerax. Are they going to be able to get another one? There's a Torrent. Doesn't connect on anyone. Tidebringer deals a bit of damage. Sumail spends the rest of his mana, gets hexed up. Zai wants to go for this. He has the tether movement speed, takes out the Shadow Shaman. Zai very low, left alone. There's the Sunstrike. It's going to connect. And from mid lane, Ana earns a kill. In the meantime, Universe, bottom lane, wants Tranquils, has a hatchet, wants a Blink Dagger afterwards. Crit, has his bottle. Arteezy, Aquila, Orb of Venom, adding additional slow. Zai's picked up his boots, he has a smoke. It looks like they're going to try and make a play with it soon. Sumail, low on mana, not a lot he can really do right now. For OG Dota 2, boots and a Windlace picked up on Shadow Shaman, trying to get him in position. Smoke gank, Zai, and Crit. They're sneaking around. They want to deal with this Invoker. Is Sumail going to be able to help? Sumail doesn't have much mana. What are they planning to do here? Jerax trying to keep track of this Universe player. 3 players mid, but no mana on the Storm Spirit. The Torrent connects. Followed up. There's the Tidebringer. There's an X. Crit. Overcharging. Vision. They don't have. Ana invisible. Jerax shows up to save the day. Deal a lot of damage. This Arctic Burn. Very effective. Missing the Sunstrike. Evil Geniuses will back out. Universe feeling pressured here. No tail. Fissured in. Hits Universe with the Flux. ×2. He just ports out. Cool, calm, collected. Arteezy's left alone to farm the top lane. Universe's farm. He wants to get the power treads. Jerax, 2 smokes, holding on a raindrop because they want to get an urn. Breaks Blink Daggers on the Earthshaker. Zai wants those mana boots, but he's far away. Universe's Echo Slam at level 6. He has it skilled. Might see him try and make a play with it. Crit. Not quite level 6. Has quite a pretty inner inventory for a support player at this time, though. And Sumail, Power Treads, Bottle. Building for that Soul Ring. Has a Null Talisman on top. How's our Midas going on Ana? Very, very close. Unlikely EG will be able to stop him from getting his Midas anytime soon. Zai and Crit will take the jungle. Universe will take the lane. No Tail not showing while he regens, potentially trying to make a play. Arcane Rune picked up. Are they going to pick it up on Crit, or are they going to let Sumail take it? Sumail putting some damage. He knows that the Rune bottom is being defended, so he's fine to expend some health and mana because he can just regen it back. Jerax and S4 aware of the stack that has been made. They're going to try and farm it. Unlikely to see a Chronosphere. Looks like they're just going to fight. And here we go. 3rd player top Arcworm. We're definitely looking to cast Chronosphere. OG want this tower. Arteezy backs out knowing that the ultimates are up on OG and they want to fight. Just going to farm the jungle. Universe playing with Zai. Sumail playing with an Arcane Rune by himself. Has Vision of Fly. Gets Hex. Gets Shackle. Gets Sunstrike. And there's the Cold Snap. Sumail walks up high ground to scout to see if it's safe. Quickly realizes it is not safe. And then quickly realizes the degree in which it is not safe as he pays with his life at the expense of almost nothing for OG. That puts Fly at level 6, although he does not have enough mana to cast his ult. He will help push with his massive base damage sitting at 90. Crit trying to fight off OG with his spirits. Arteezy shows up. Universe shows up. There's a double Fissure, double Silence. Not going to be able to follow. S4 wants a Chrono, but knows he's not going to get anything out of it and stops. Zai considering using a spell. Both teams just dancing back and forth. 3 players on EG, 4 players on OG. In the meantime, Arteezy's hitting creeps. Sumail is not ready to fight yet. Taking top lane while Arteezy jungles, saying, I want to hit a couple more creeps before I start turning the Sumail show on and letting people know why you ban Storm Spirit against Evil Geniuses. Universe. Tranquils. Soul Ring. Next on the menu, Blink Dagger. The only question is not if, but when he's going to get it. Haste top lane. Jerax covering it. Picks it up, actually. Looks like he's going to try and make a play. Someone going to make the mistake of standing beside a Drow Ranger. There's a Splinter Blast slowing Zai. He's giving him the Arctic Burn. A lot of damage, but is he going to get anything out of this? He drops down. Haste. 1/4 duration left. Zai just using his spells to kill the creep wave. so that Evil Geniuses might be able to deal with the Serpent Wards. Doesn't look like it, though. There's the magnetic field. Middle tower. Well, OG huffed, and they puffed, and they blew the mid tower down with ease. Top tower also gone. The only tower remaining for Evil Geniuses in regards to T1 is their offlane tower. Sumail now porting into the shrine, has his soul ring, and he went for the vitality booster first, making his bloodstone, trying to stay alive. He's a high priority target in most games that EG plays, especially when he plays a hero like Storm Spirit, a hero he is known to absolutely decimate on, as well as a hero that is easy to kill early on when his mana pool is not so large that he can just zip zap and make people pop around the map, where every single ball lightning chunks his mana pool. Zai sitting bottom. Go ship up again soon. Very powerful spell. As long as you're hitting the spell, it does a ton of damage, offers a lot of survivability, gives you the stun. Survivability is from the Coco's Rum buff it applies. Short cooldown. Only dangerous thing about using that spell, missing it. Zai, they know. OG knows Zai's here. Jarak wants to defend, but he's scared. He's very scared. He knows there's no ward here because he set his sentry up. 3 players on EG bottom. Zai rotating out. 2 players on OG pushing up mid. Fly doesn't have wards for 20 seconds. It's Sumail looking to finish this Bloodstone before he starts getting a lot of kills. Crit just following Sumail, trying to keep him safe. Bottom lane. Splinter Blast hits on Arteezy in the creep wave. Looks like they want to try something. There's S4. Silence before the Chronosphere. He's chasing. There's a Fissure. They know the universe is down here. Ports out immediately. That's just called game sense, ladies and gentlemen. Can't get Arteezy. They go for the next target, but he's already gone. Arteezy looking for something to hit. Using frost arrows very effectively to ensure he is farming and taking no damage. Crit watching Sumail. Both players quite aware of the large bounty on Sumail. And let's take a look at items while we have this lull. The universe is spotted out, but I'll see if they try something. No-Tail with a Midas. Ana with a Midas. Mana Boots up on Fly. Shadow Shaman has his wards. Also, a Soul Ring and a Winter's Curse on OG. They look pretty good for a team fight. The question is, are they going to force one? Top lane! Winter's Curse on Sumail. Followed up. Chronosphere. Torrent's going on top. Are they going to be able to finish Sumail? He's disarmed. He zips out. He zips left. He zips right. He's out of there. As soon as he can, he's going to hit this regen rune and do what he can. In the meantime, Crit was taken out. But in exchange for keeping Sumail alive, easily worth it. Sumail has a regen rune. OG knows this. But Fly decides he needs to see it for himself. Walking up the high ground. He's X'd. He's torrented. He's zipped. He's zapped. He's popped. But he's not a Bloodstone charge for Sumail just yet. Evil Geniuses. Blink Dagger picked up on Universe. Echo Slam off cooldown. Let's see if he can make some work with this. Drow Ranger has the Dragon Lance. Going for the Shadow Blade instead of the Hurricane Pike. I like it. And Zai getting caught out. Tempest double. OG No-Tail uses his ult for a kill. Fails to get the kill, but he can get the double Midas instead. Arteezy. Haven't seen him much this game. What we have seen is what we're still seeing. Shooting arrows and hitting jungle creeps with them. 10 strength picked up on Universe. Strength is extremely valuable on Earthshaker because of how he converts strength into damage with Enchant Totem. If you're unaware, the highest damage item, excluding Divine Rapier, for Earthshaker is actually Heart of Tarask because of its interaction with Enchant Totem, and especially with the level 25 talent, -2 seconds Enchant Totem. EG Universe waiting for someone to farm. He'd rather get a kill than hit these creeps right now. We'll see how long his patience lasts. Zai smoking up bottom. Arteezy farming. Sumail and Crit staying together on the side of OG. No-Tail wants to defend this offlane tower. He's in position, very safe. There's Jerax draws a circle, worried about enemies sneaking around. Jerax's cold embrace is up. It looks like we have pings. Fly and S4 beside each other. Zai sneaking around. Fly and S4 working together. Buddy system. Do they know that there is someone here? They do have ward. They know that Zai's probably here somewhere. They saw him sneaking in. There's Sumail zipping. But it's to kill creeps. Still no one has collected this farm. Both teams know it's dangerous. Many pings coming out. Uh-oh, they found Zai. There's the shark ship. He's going to hit the torn. He's going to hit the ship. They're going to eat the raindrop. There's the Fisher to follow up. And the Echo Slam. The tornado and the wards are coming out. And there's the Chronosphere, but it's far away from everyone else. Sumail gets obliterated. Or rather, that's Crit gets obliterated. Followed by Universe. Zai gets caught in all of it. Fly. Sumail trying to take him out. Fly trying to slow him down, but Sumail doesn't care. Arteezy showing up to the fight. They take Sumail out. Arteezy's here. He has some big auto attacks. He's been getting that gold, doing damage all game. Here comes Jerax. There's no way Arteezy gets out of this, is there? He has 6 seconds on his Shadow Blade. 5 seconds. He gets the bash, and he gets taken out. Very crazy, hectic fight. The first real team fight of this game. Everyone pressed all their buttons. We had wards. We had Chronosphere. We had the tornado come out. We had people getting obliterated. Zai and Crit, both collateral damage, not even being focused or taken out just by the sheer area of effect. Fly, desperation play, trying to keep his team alive. After that fight, did go in favor of OG, but the game still overall, at least in regards to XP, in favor of EG. OG leading on net worth, though. Let's go ahead and check the net worth. 18 minutes in, jungle creeps are getting killed. We have a fight actually going on. We have a Fisher come out, hits on 2, Winter Wyvern, and on faces Void. Sumail is deep, Crit is overcharging him. Crit is going to get taken out by the Meteor. Sumail trying to kill S4, but the Tornado saves him. Sumail still going in, dealing as much damage as he can to S4, but S4 is still too tanky. These magnetic fields are really slowing EG down. Another Fisher comes out, but are they going to be able to get anything out of it? Universe, it looks like S4 is a little bit deep. They're going to back off. Dust goes out. They want Invoker. They don't want Universe. Let's see if they can finish him off. He's dusted. Sumail disarmed with no mana. 11 charge Bloodstone. He's not in a good spot. He has no mana. What's he supposed to do? Zai gets taken out. Universe following up the Torrent. Enchant Totem. Fisher. Smash. Sumail actually manages to stay alive. 2 charges on his Bloodstone. There's Zai taken out of the fight. But in exchange for what? Fly. In exchange for Ana. In exchange for S4. And it looks like Evil Geniuses is going to go for the Roshan now. Universe backs off. Collects the bounty. No tail. Tempest double. Scouting the Roshan out. He knows what's up. He sees the very low health. Amount of health and mana on the Evil Geniuses heroes. But they see the very bad positioning. Tempest double. Take them out. Collect the money. And Evil Geniuses will go ahead and finish off Roshan. Jerax smoking, wanted to make a play, but Evil Geniuses was too quick. 13 charges and an Aegis. Have fun dealing with the Sumail Spirit now, OG. 4 other players shrining up. What's going on the OG side of the map? No-Tail shrining up. He has a Midas, he has a Maelstrom, he has an Aquila. OG No-Tail is ready to split push. He's ready to hit creeps, he's ready to farm, he's ready to pull in Arteezy. Ana. Throwing the Chaos Meteor to farm. Has the Sunstrike ready. S4 just wants to farm. S4, Vladimir's, and Power Treads. They're going for the Blink Dagger. S4 filling the utility role, not the damage role. Universe, Zai, and Arteezy smoking together. Crit and Sumail with the relocate coming in. They managed to catch Shadow Shaman and the Faceless Void. Shadow Shaman is obliterated. Coco's Rum. They've managed to X the Faceless Void. He blinks away and is brought back and killed. Crit very low. Ends up dying. But on the other side, Sumail picks off the Winter Wyvern. The fight's still going on. No-Tail trying to fight inside of the magnetic field. Tempest double? Sorry, my friend. And Evil Geniuses. These Universe Fishers. I'm not sure if he spent Fisher to hit a single hero this entire game. His Fishers are spot on, hitting multiple heroes every time. Also, a shout out to Zai, knowing to keep the X on Faceless Void S4. Because the second S4 has a chance to use his leap and reset the damage, he very likely will. He resets the damage, he uses his leap, but he gets brought right back in and gets taken out. Zai. Playing Kunkka, a hero which has had his problems with the recent-ish nerfs, lowering his damage by quite a bit. Torrent, really not that scary of a spell anymore. 75 damage to level 1, he's going to go ahead and abuse Return to head on home and heal up, or return X mark, abuse X mark to return. Well, OG smoke ganks to the jungle. As I was saying though, Kunkka's been having lackluster damage, but he's still showing with utility. Very, very potent hero. Universe and Arteezy, bottom lane, looking for a kill. Can't find anyone. Do they know they're about to run into the OG squad in the jungle? There's Fly. Arteezy. Silver Edge actually picked up. Looking to deal with some damage output and passives on OG. Top lane, Sumail takes the top tower with both his support friends behind. Arteezy with the heads-up play, realizing you probably shouldn't be running through the jungle right now, and Universe hiding in the trees. No one on EG has any idea where OG is. They decide to just play it safe. No Tail, recognizing he should not be farming with a missing Earthshaker by himself. And Sumail, again, just creating space on the map. They know OG's up to something, so EG pressures the tower. Two supports, very obvious that EG is behind Sumail, but not obvious how many of EG. On a bottom, Universe wants to make a play. It looks like they're going to give up the T2 top. OG doesn't know who's behind Sumail, and they don't want to deal with that. Sumail still holding the Aegis. S4 in a fantastic position to set up a kill with Chronosphere here. Does he have his Blink Dagger yet? Not yet. Bottom lane, No Tail sends his double back to defend against the Sumail push. And we have a relocate coming in. Universe gets caught up with a tornado aftershock onto Sumail, but there's a Chronosphere and the meatball. Universe getting ripped up. Same with Sumail. He still does have Aegis. They take out Crit. Sumail fighting. He manages to take out Faceless Void before he goes down. Arteezy's running away. The wards are up. Sumail's up in a second. Get out of there, Arteezy. On a teleporting away invisible. There's nothing they can do to stop him. Fly caught in. Managed to get the wards down before dying. But he gets caught in the thick of it. And Arteezy managing to make it away. Both the strength added from the Dragon Lance and the ultimate orb of the Silver Edge, and the ability to go invisible. Arteezy is not a very easy hero to kill. Arteezy already hitting for 318 damage without reductions at 24 minutes in on this Drow Ranger, and adding damage to every hero on his team. Evil Geniuses are looking pretty dangerous, even though they're only up one kill. They're starting to really press their map presence. Fly, no wards. Ana, Hand of Midas, Boots of Travel. Not the greatest fighting build. It's mobile, it can farm, but he's going to have to rely on exquisite use of his spells if he wants to win a fight, because his items just aren't there. Crit with the dangerous ward, trying to get sight up. Ward's immediately dewarded. There's the tornado. Is it still going to hit? Do some creep wave damage. Not going to do some hero damage. Top lane, Sumail doing what he does, sitting top. He's picked up the plate mail, adding a lot of armor. He has also finished the Orchid. Zai, going for the Pipe of Insight. Arteezy, he's finished up his Hurricane Pipe. Let's see what he goes for next. Zai, we already checked. And OG Ana, my apologies for seeing that kill. I was curious as to what Evil Geniuses wanted to build. Universe is caught out bottom lane. He has a Eul's, he has a Blink, and he wants to get a Lotus Orb. Potentially what we'll see from Sumail, but also a Shiva's Guard is a common pickup with plate mail on that hero. In regards to OG, Mana Boots on Fly. He's had those for a long time, poor guy. The Lincoln Sphere and the Aghanims picked up on Ana. Very, very powerful items, both for fighting and for survivability. We have a Glimmer Cape getting picked up on the Winter Wyvern. We have the Blink Dagger set up on S4. He's ready to play that utility Chronosphere role. And the same items sitting on Arc Warden here. Arteezy is caught out. There's the Sunstrike in the wards, but Sumail's going in. Double Torrent, realizes this isn't the fight. Arteezy's down, not quite. Gets relocated out by Crit. Universe is up. Are they going to try and fight this? Zai drops the Torrent on himself, runs away. Crit runs away, the relocates back. He's going to make it out. Arteezy silencing the Void. Void hates being silenced. Sumail going deep. There's the Tornado and the Cold Embrace, but they lose No Tail to save the Void. Are they going to be able to pick him up, though? Sumail very low on mana. Does he want to go? They're looking for him. They caught him. Blink in one. There's the Eul's. Are they going to be able to follow this up? There's the Fisher. Torrent. And they absolutely annihilate him. In the meantime, Arteezy shoots arrows at Winter Wyvern, takes over. There's the Echo Slam, absolutely crushing Ana and Fly. The collateral damage. These poor supports on both teams keep getting picked off by the collateral damage of the area of effect of the spells of the cores. I've seen it many times. Crit and Fly being the main two to just kind of be in the wrong spot at the wrong time. And the top barracks, was there even a top barracks there? I don't know. I blinked and it fell. Arteezy absolutely ripping these towers apart with the overcharge, and the 3 other ranged heroes on his team benefiting from his damage. Mid T3, what? Ranged barracks? Is that a ranged barracks or is that a small creep? I don't know. They're just getting melted so fast. One crit. There we go, Arteezy. Scared me there. EG backing out. 2 barracks lead now. 2 lane lead. 2 sets of barracks. Arcane Rune. Arteezy's going to scout it. Sumail's going to zip ahead. Don't you dare touch my rune, Arteezy. 20. Oh, miscommunication there. 22 Bloodstone charges, a Shiva's Guard, and a bottle. Oh boy, Sumail. That is a Storm Spirit. S4 unable to really take advantage of the Blink Dagger. Sumail actually... Whoa. Sumail. Quick as a bunny, zips right in, kills the courier and a hero. Sumail looking for more. Wants the Tempest double. Shiva's Guard's going to scout no-tail out. He's going to get the Tempest double. Now he's silenced with his Orchid. He wants to get him. Cold Embrace, Tornado, Sunstrike. Meatball, Sumail, please! Sumail gets out. There's the Chronosphere, though. Sumail dies, heals his team up. Cold Embrace on Arteezy, does nothing. Crit, gets taken out. Not a lot of damage left for Evil Geniuses. Sumail's up in 2 seconds. Arteezy's the only damage dealer here. Uh-oh, here comes the Shark. Arteezy's going to take out Ana. Sumail's back up. Sumail ports in. Zipping. Wants to push out top lane. Put a lot of pressure in. EG, there it is, marking bottom lane. They're going to get this tower. What are you going to do, OG? You don't even have a Chronosphere. There's Zai. He's got his pipe finished. Using that X to scout up, set up a ward so they can push after they take this tower, if at all possible. Sumail going deep. Sumail learning from his last mistake. Maybe that's a little bit too deep. Universe. Trying to build up his item. Arteezy shows up to the tower. Sorry, tower. These arrows are armor piercing. You're not going to be here for long. OG knows they can't fortify a T2. They're not going to defend. This isn't a pub game. Don't just press the button because your tower is getting hit. 5 players up for EG, 4 players for OG. Sumail recognizes that when Invoker's up, it's going to be much harder to get a kill. Looks for a pickoff. Barely unable to finish Fly. Overcharge on Sumail. Wards being set up. All preemptive wards being set up because they know this tower's about to melt. Ana up in 1 second. Let's see how EG wants to handle this. EG has all their alts. Chronosphere down for 30. Tornado. Dodge. Magnetic Field, meaning Arteezy can't hit the tower, but he'll just hit the creeps in the meantime. Not a big deal. Arteezy has a BKB. Yes. More wards set up. Only 1 objective left for Evil Geniuses apart from Roshan. That's where EG is going to commit their wards, that bottom lane. Universe decides he wants to go Octarine instead of Lotus. How are we doing for items on OG? Glimmer Cape picked up. Winter Wyvern. No-tail. Sumail doing what Sumail does. Actually killing Fly with the damage from Ball Lightning Shivas and is returned back. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 17, just a free charge. And a Roshan? Absolutely insane synergy from these players. Scan goes out. Universe sneaking around. They managed to catch Roshan. 3-man Tornado into EMP, into Chronosphere, into Meatball. This could be what they need. Deafening Blast that pushes them out. Are coming behind, though. There's the Echo Slam melting the Winter Wyvern. Magnetic Field. Sumail's going to back out. Winter Wyvern and Fly dead. No one dead on EG just yet. Arteezy's going to back off. Where's Sumail? He's a fighter. Converging. Ana trying to teleport out. There's the Fisher. Arteezy ripping him up with those Frost Arrows. Enchant Totem, Aftershock Stun. Do they want to go for S4? Looks like they're objective-based gamers. Who ended up grabbing that Aegis? S4 snatched it in the middle, in the thick of it. With that wonderful Chronosphere. Using X marks the spot. Sai will heal right on back up and return. 2 players down for OG. The one with the longest death duration does have buyback, being Ana. S4 does not have Chronosphere for 74 seconds. However, every alt on the OG team is up. For Evil Geniuses, 2 alts are missing. 1 minute on Aftershock and 20 seconds on Relocate. With Ana's buyback, EG will back up, regroup, and decide what they want to do. Taking a look at the graphs, we have a net worth difference of just shy of 20k in favor of Evil Geniuses, and just over 20k for experience in favor of Evil Geniuses. S4, 35 seconds on Chronosphere. Here's the return on Sumail, waiting for it. See if he can get a pick off on Fly in the back line with the Blink Dagger so that he can locate Fly immediately after he gets sight with the Shivas. That is ingenuity. That is a play you only see from someone who understands the limitations of the hero. That is something you see on a Sumail Storm Spirit, ladies and gentlemen. Gem of True Sight on Zai. Universe, here it comes again. Where are you, Sumail? Looking to be sneaky. Orchid backs off. Fisher, Magnetic Field, Torrent connects on Ana. S4 going in, manages to catch 2. Zai and Arteezy. Shiva guards come out. Relocate, save on Arteezy. They're going to catch S4 in the backline. Universe with the 3-man Echo Slam followed up by Torrent. The BKB is going to be there for no tail, but Universe and Fly are getting taken out. Jerax manages to get away with the skin of his teeth. Arteezy going forced in. He has BKB. He has a bow. He has an arrow. He doesn't care. Jerax, where are you going? No tail, where are you going? Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Ana in the middle of it. GG's called. Sumail's not going to stop. He's here to kill. And Sumail likes to kill even himself. Universe smashes totem in the ground into the totem, and there you have it. EG take the game over OG with the Sumail Spirit. You have to respect the Sumail Spirit the same way Evil Geniuses respected the Jerax Spirit, being Earth Spirit in that scenario. Thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had as much fun as I did.